Good morning, everyone. Yes, I know you're shocked and muteness because it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning and it's Saturday, but I didn't do this last night, so I'm doing it now for today and yesterday and today. So this will be a little bit longer than usual, maybe twice as long, we'll see. And welcome to CatSCAN News, June 20th, 2026. Oh, marmalade? Don't. Where's, uh-oh. Okay, well, and I know so I was gonna do trivia separately, but I don't feel like making a video because I'm still gonna do some more gaming live stream today, even though it's Saturday. So I'm trying to make as few videos as possible. Let me get it ready and do the trivia. Oh, yeah, that's wait just a second. Let me hit the bug button. Okay, it's working. Switch over here. Here we go. Let's go.
Good then, better
And
now.
yeah, every
Six
B&M
health essentials in every bowl.
Bricks and
It's so
minifigs.
soft in here with their soft Skittles gummies.
And the question would be what?
Welcome back, quizzes. It's time for
Yeah,
another
if the answer was bricks and minifigs, the question would be, what's the most hated Lego franchisor right now?
round in our two-letter alphabet quiz series. As always, every answer today will begin with one of two letters, and for this challenge, those letters are B and M. Keep track of your score as you go, trust your instincts, and see how many you can get right. Let's get started. Which religion was founded by Siddhartha Gautama?
Buddhism. Or assume it's Buddhism. But he's looking out the window, at least he's not looking like other stuff in that
Buddhism.
room to mess with. That's good.
What is Earth's natural satellite?
Moon.
The moon. What flying mammal is the only mammal capable of true powered flight?
Bat. And I want to state it here. Bats are just teddy bears with wings. They don't deserve the hate. So cute.
A bat. What science studies weather in the atmosphere?
Meteorology.
Meteorology. What sport was standardized under the Marquis of Queensberry rules and became legal in 1901 in the UK?
Billiards? That looks like a cue stick under his arm. So I'm going billiards.
Boxing.
Oh. Okay.
What is the largest
my
animal
bonk.
known to have ever lived?
Blue whale.
Blue whale. What plant makes up most of a giant panda's diet?
Bamboo. I keep wanting to say eucalyptus and I think of being.
Bamboo. Who is the only scientist to win Nobel Prizes in both physics and chemistry?
Marie Curie?
Marie Curie. Botanically speaking, a banana is actually classified as what? A berry.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the term. Okay, I was thinking.
What cheese is traditionally used on pizza and in Capri salad?
Mozzarella.
The answer's mozzarella.
Yeah, I was trying to think like banana tree though.
What number system uses only the symbols 1 and 0?
Binary. Is binary.
The binary system. What bread product is first boiled for a short time in water and then baked?
Bagel.
A bagel. Which actor played Don Vito Corleone in the 1972 film The Godfather?
Brando. So it's an M and a B.
Marlon Brando. What pattern of black bars on retail packaging is scanned at checkout?
The barcode.
The barcode. What word describes a seasonal wind system that brings heavy rains to South Asia?
Monsoon.
A monsoon. What alloy is made mainly from copper and tin?
Bronze. I mean, if I'm busy doing that stuff.
Bronze. What device once connected many home computers to the internet over phone lines?
Modem. I hear the noise. I hear the dial-up connection
modem.
noise. You know what I'm talking about.
What long-distance running race is 26.2 miles?
Boston Marathon? Or did it just mean marathon? Marathon in general?
Marathon.
Yeah.
When we hit the pothole, I worried we'd be stranded for hours.
And our lives would revolve around the pothole.
Which metal has the chemical symbol Mg?
Magnesium. Why my brain just farted there, I don't know.
Magnesium. What stringed instrument is closely
Banjo.
associated with bluegrass music?
The banjo.
Banjo. What curved throwing tool is closely associated with Indigenous Australians?
Boomerang. Oh, I like the designs on that one. That's really pretty.
A boomerang. Who composed Fur-Elise?
Mozart? Or Beethoven. I'm gonna go Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Yay! I'm not a classical music person, obviously.
What would a bibliophile collect?
Books. I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
They collect books. What communication system uses dots and dashes to represent letters and numbers?
Morse code.
Morse code. What is the third largest island in the world?
Here in Madagascar?
The island of Borneo.
Okay. Bonk.
What citrus preserve is traditionally made with peel?
Marmalade. Yeah, okay, I wasn't calling you that time, buddy, and asking a question. The question just happened to be marmalade, okay? That wasn't about you.
Marmalade. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Which wireless standard was named after a Viking king?
Oh, the Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
And it was Harold. What's his first name, I think?
What extinct Ice Age animal was a close relative of the elephant?
Mammoth.
Mammoth. Which capital city was the first city to host both Summer and Winter Olympic Games?
Beijing?
The city of Beijing.
That was close to.
What is the Japanese art of growing miniature trees called?
Bonsai.
Bonsai. In Romeo and Juliet, what was Romeo's family name?
Montague.
His last name was Montague. Which South American city's name literally means fair winds?
Buenos Aires. Jeez, dumb brain.
The city of Buenos Aires. What is a picture made from many small pieces of colored glass or stone called
Mosaic.
a mosaic? What internet search engine was launched by Microsoft in 2009?
Bing.
Bing. What scientific term applies to cows, oxen, bison, and buffalo?
Bovine. Is that what they mean?
The answer is bovine.
Okay, good.
What 1215 English charter limited the king's power?
Magna Carta.
Magna Carta. Which New York City borough contains Times Square and Central Park?
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
I've been there.
What dessert mixture is made by whipping egg whites and sugar?
Meringue.
It is called meringue. One of the world's ancient wonders, the Hanging Gardens, were found in what city?
Babylon. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Babylon.
Thank you, civilization. The wonders of the world you build is how I knew that. Come on, hurry up.
Lights on.
I didn't understand you.
Lights on. Morning.
Hello.
Just 10 questions left now, so it's time to throw in today's bonus question. Drop your answer in the comments if you know it. And if you're enjoying the quiz, be sure to like and subscribe.
Bacon.
What is the salt-cured smoked pork product cut from the belly or the back of a pig? Think you can beat your score next time? Our Amazon quiz book is linked below with plenty more questions to try. According to the New Testament, where was Jesus born?
Manger. Oh, do you have a little more coffee drink? Okay.
Bethlehem.
Okay, hey, no, I still get that. I still get that. Did they say what? Let me just check, because did they say what city? Okay, yeah, they did not specify city. They just said where. He was born in a manger. I'm giving myself that.
Bethlehem. What is the name of the cloth headgear designed to expose only the eyes and mouth?
I just got a ski mask, so I don't know what the...
A balaclava.
Okay, I was thinking it might be, but I wasn't sure, so there's...
Who was King Arthur's court wizard?
Merlin. I mean, I've heard of both, but I wasn't sure. I still say it's just a ski mask.
Merlin! What is the primary herb in pesto sauce?
Basil.
Basil. What does a bryologist study?
I have not heard that term. I don't know. So there's my bonk.
Moss or mosses?
Oh,
What device do we...
bryophyte. Oh my gosh, you dumb... Yeah, I deserve that bonk. I knew moss was a bryophyte. That's a
musicians
metronome.
use to keep a steady tempo while practicing?
Oh yeah, Yeah, I deserve that bonk.
A metronome. In the Sermon on the Mount, who did Jesus say will inherit the earth?
Meek.
The meek. What semi-aquatic rodent builds dams and lodges?
Beavers.
A beaver. Who was the wife of Uriah and David and the mother of Solomon in the Bible?
Bathsheba.
Bathsheba. What is the name of Facebook's parent company?
Meta.
Meta. That brings today's quiz to a close. Check your...
Only 5 wrong. That was my best score yet. So, if I got the baklava one, or whatever, baklava, whatever it was, weren't right, I would have got them all. I mean, would have been up here. Oh well. So, like I said, still my best score. I want to see if anyone else question about the mm, I'll give it more time before I can, about the Bethlehem and manger one. Yeah, I'm giving because he, like I said, did not specify city. So there. Okay, I got an application. That's good. But I'm gonna now go to things. Let's see what's on Twitter's news. I don't care about soccer. Should mothers repay child support after paternity fraud DNA reveals? Yeah, no, this okay. If the mother intentionally defrauded the father, yes. If they genuinely didn't, no. I mean, that would be kind of stupid too, but still, if they can prove it was intentional fraud, yes, the mother should repay it. Kaido farmer, okay. Mm. Ryotaro Ishii from nearby Chito City was rearrested on June 16th while in custody, linked to the complete destruction of the Ibetsu Masjid and 3 other incidents targeting Pakistani businesses that February. Police connected him through investigations and he has stayed silent in questioning. The fires occurred against a backdrop of rumors calling the area a Pakistan village due to unauthorized structures, including 76 citywide in Ibetsu, fueling divided online reactions, some viewing Ishii as a vigilante, others noting declining arsons at Japanese temples and shrines. Pakistani residents report ongoing anxiety from harassment as officials push for dialogue to ease integration challenges. Yeah, if they were unauthorized, why is the government not doing anything to get rid of them? Just do it. By letting them stand, you're giving the signal it's okay. That's why there's 76. That's not acceptable. Please, Japan, do better. Mm. 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 I feel angry. Yeah. 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 See. I feel say. Mm. Nice. Okay. Oh, New Hampshire. What's going on with New Hampshire? Good. That's right. Yeah. Oh, former New Hampshire Democrat House Member Stacey Marie Lawton was sentenced to 33 years in prison for sex crimes involving children yesterday. Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah, the first transgender lawman. Okay, well, now go. Let's see what else I wanted to. Because there were other stories that weren't. Yeah, this is the beginning. This is gonna be rough. Just so you
Superior
know,
is
the
brewed
current
here.
recent
Michelob Ultra,
events, this is
proud
not going to be
sponsor of the
happening.
U.S. men's national
I
soccer
think it
team.
gets better near the end, I've heard.
Whether you're backing up your home,
But
exploring
yeah,
the
it's not
outdoors,
really
or powering the job site,
Okay, Iran. So, what do you say we start talking about this deal?
Okay, first and foremost, I want all sanctions against me lifted.
Okay, done. Are you done with nukes?
Hold on, we will get to that. Then I would like freeing up of all of my assets. It should be around $100 billion of things that have been sanctioned and taken and frozen by the US.
All right, you got it. So, how about the nukes?
I need a little bit more. How about you lift the blockade? You get other countries in the area to agree to at least a $300 billion investment. And I want to be able to trade oil.
You can probably consider it done. So about those nukes.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Why are we agreeing to any of this?
First time listening to politicians try and make a war deal, huh? Yeah, you can usually tell it's them by the severe pounding sensation all service members feel in their asshole.
Okay, can't believe this guy's serious. See how much more we can get. No hostilities in Lebanon anymore from Israel, and I want you to respect my sovereignty and never enter my country again. No. This is where it's got to change. We can't make promises on other people's peace. Like that's ridiculous, right, Buff?
Bite the pillow. Politicians notoriously go in dry. Yeah, I suppose we can do all of that too. But no nukes, right?
Is there anything else we want? Literally giving us whatever we want. No, Mahmoud, you cannot get a magic carpet. I'm not sure if they even have those. Fine. We will dilute our enriched uranium under the supervision of the IAEA and will never pursue a nuclear weapon. I can't fucking believe this is happening.
Done. Take that, Obama. Out of the deal.
So this whole thing was just a colossal waste of time, money, and lives. Look, okay, guys, I try not to get too preachy. This isn't a partisan thing. This isn't for or against a certain politician. This is, look.
Yeah, just my eyes really bugging me. I got me there. Gosh, I bet just really getting irritated right now. Not as irritating as this Iran deal is, but that's a different story.
Look, if you were a service member in the Middle East, from any time from the Beirut bombing all the way up until today, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, Hamas, Houthis, Hezbollah, hell, even for a little time, ISIS and the Taliban, Iran has supported every single one of them. We finally had an opportunity to deal with the problem at its source. And yet again, somebody got weak in the fucking knees. And I'm not like berating anyone. I don't know what the deal was before. I love to hope that this is a 5D chess move that I'm just not privy to right now. But more than anything, I'm just hurt. I feel like everything we worked our asses off for meant nothing. And I feel like the service members over there who are toeing the line right now just got slapped in the face. And it's painful. Again, I would love to be wrong. I want to eat these words. But it's kind of shitty.
Uncle Sam, I'm cautiously optimistic. Notoriously, that part of the world can't follow any fucking treaty, any agreement, any memorandum of understanding, so they're gonna break that shit. Just like before, they promised not to pursue a nuclear weapon. What did they do? Pursued a fucking nuclear weapon. They'll break the truce, we'll fuck them up, but I have a better plan. Instead of playing this dog and pony show for a little while, how about we just start glassing motherfuckers until they decide to capitulate?
I second Buff's idea. Let's just do it that way. That's what I'm built for. I'm not built for this negotiation shit. You know, every day I'm realizing that General Schwarzkopf was right. If the military just handled shit so fast that politicians couldn't fuck it up, the world would probably be a more peaceful place. Hey, America, I happen to see one of your precious B-52 Buff, which stands for Big Ugly Fucking Fucker or something. Happen
Yeah, big fail there. What was the term? Slavic special ed? Yeah, that was a big failure.
to crash, kill all 8 inside. But I'm not evil like you. I do not applaud the death of individuals who had nothing to do with the combat in my country.
Yeah, so, you lost a strategic bomber in the exact same day. I just want you to know that. Yours was from sheer incompetence. Mine, well, on the other hand, it's, balls were too heavy. Your mom's got to put out a little bit more often, okay? Couldn't get the amount of lift I need to get the sack off the runway.
Buff, how you holding up, buddy? Did you know him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lore moment, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, we all share an airframe and we all kind of share a consciousness. When one goes down or one gets injured, we all feel it. Everyone's a little bit different, but when an F-35 goes down, the nerd feels it. When an F-22 goes down...
I got another tally mark in me. That's how many enemies I gotta take out before I let them take me. Wait, you guys feel it? When another one of your airframes go down? It's gotta be miserable. That would drive a human insane.
Why the hell do you think I'm so jaded? I feel it every time. Linebacker too, I felt him. And every time in Vietnam, I felt him. In harm's way, I felt it. I feel all of that shit. And I'm jaded for it. But I tell you, after a while, you just realize that peace is a lot better than war. But if we're gonna make war, I'm gonna make it a lot better than you.
I see you had your Freedom 250th, which congratulations.
Shut up, UK, right now. You got no position to say anything. Just gonna say that.
Congratulations on your 250th birthday, but come on. A UFC fight? People, service members saluting UFC fighters? They weren't saluting the fighters, beans on toast. Those fighters were being escorted by members of the service who had Congressional Medals of Honor. That's who the fuck they were saluting. How about you take a nice tall glass and shut the fuck up before you decide to run your mouth about shit you don't understand?
We're building health equity into the most trusted, secure platform in healthcare.
Moving? Spectrum makes it simple. With the fastest, most reliable fiber...
Fine. I do think it was rather fitting that Nitro Circus was there, considering your entire political system right now is a bloody circus. By that logic, your entire country is one giant sword fight. The stabbings are not as common. As people believe.
Yeah, it's not that uncommon either. And what the fuck you got oh, I know why he's got a problem with the Freedom 250th. It was fighting, military flyovers, dirt bikes doing backflips, basically all the fun shit that Beans on Toast can't stand. Oh, what, did you think somebody there might have had a gun? Oh my god, better break out your whooping stick and get stabbed by some fucking Middle Eastern guy.
Trying to keep the jokes flowing, folks, but I'll be honest with you, nothing in the news right now is good news. So, we might as well just continue on. I saw the independent report about the Rhymes with Grape gangs in the United Kingdom. And, yeah, it made me feel some things so heavily that I had to stop reading it. Yeah, I read through it in its entirety.
Yes. For those of you in my live stream Monday, was it Monday or was it just a regular news video? I don't remember. But when I was referencing that here in America, there's something called Mr. Chippy, just as an informative fact, there is Mr. Chippy.
And then I decided to lubricate my feed mechanism and the mulching mechanism using pig fat. I'm sure that those two things are not correlated at all. Now, I do have some caveats to this story. I will say that there is some data missing in that report. It seems a little targeted, and I'm taking this as not objectified, what's the word I'm looking for? As unbiased as I possibly can. It does seem a little one-way targeted. However, it is kind of impossible to ignore the 250,000 plus claim since 1955 over there. Now, these are majority young women and girls who are in really broken homes and not really under supervision. Like, they're not just scooped up off the street in that way. They are groomed for a period of time and then repeatedly essayed and fed alcohol, drugs, cigarettes. Don't read it while eating. Like, there's really, it made me feel a lot of things, and all of which I basically can't say here.
You said that is why. That is why I told the UK to shut up.
Import the third world. You'll become the third world. You know, Poland, you and I are not that different. I have a very similar policy here that Russia belongs to ethnic Russians. And if you come here, you must assimilate. It's something America used to be very fond of. We are nothing alike. I try to mind my own fucking business and not expand. And I have to spend all this money on new equipment and weapons just because of you. So are you saying we're alike? Should I invade my neighbor and get my ass kicked for 4 years? I am not losing. I am not getting my ass kicked. I am simply trying to negotiate exactly what we need to happen in Ukraine. Did you guys see the top of that tank at the refinery blow up? Oh man, that's got to be 150, 200 feet in the air. Anyways, good luck.
Hey, you forgot about me. But that's all right. I got to do a flyover at the 250th. It was about keeping my word. Sending a message.
I like that one. Of course you do. What? You don't? He's criminally insane. Well, I guess that was a really fancy way of saying you're a baby back bitch and never want to have any fun.
Yeah, there was really Yeah, okay. We'll try to make it a little bit funny near the end, but
There are
still,
trucks,
it has to
and
be
then
bad.
there's the
It really wasn't any
2026 GMC
way
Sierra.
to soften the blow on that stuff. Oh, oh. See how long is that video? Oh, okay. Well, we'll watch that first. Let's go back to check that over here. Trending, see if anything interesting. Yes, it's Cather Day. We'll look at that as palette cleansers when we're all done here. Oh, the reflecting pool. Yeah, this is so brilliant. Yes, they're doing stuff to repair because the reflecting pool, because of all the algae in it. There were some vandals. We've seen people protesting them trying to clean it up and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, AI oh, yeah, it looks magnificent on the truck, but they're showing it. Oh, look at an AI image of it to show how great it is. Are you kidding me? That's not even a thing. What the? Okay. Okay. Well, that's not. Now let's go see what this is about.
Big update in the bricks and minifigs case as we have an intervention that may end up blowing this wide open. Of course, this is the legal mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. And this has been a wild ride in the case of Reckless Ben, bricks and minifigs, which has now become a massive legal battle. And one thing that we've got to pay attention is Reckless Ben's RICO case. He has this massive case that he is now facing, and that is coming to a head very soon, with hearings on that coming up imminently, like very, very, very soon. And one big decider here is the Law Gormans, which have now filed officially a motion to intervene in this case. Now, we're going to explain all about this, exactly what that means. But first, this important message. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they caused. You can use the link in my description or scan the QR code to take a short quiz to see if you qualify for a case. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. Okay, now, here's some context for those that need background. Obviously, you've got Reckless Ben. His stolen Lego allegations involve a time when the franchise was owned by Crystal Law and Ben Gorman. That's what we're going to call them, the Law Gormans. Ben confronted several people in Utah, leading to him getting misdemeanor charges. We've also talked about that on my previous videos, charges like stalking, trespass, disorderly conduct. And on May 30th, 2026, BAM, Bricks and Minifigs Corporate, filed a civil RICO case against Ben, the Mansells, and others, alleging coordinated harassment and extortion. Now, that was huge because that came along with a TRO, a temporary injunction, which really stopped Ben from creating content. And he came out with a video explaining as much.
Episode 3 is
finally finished, but I can't post it or I will go to jail. I am no longer allowed to even mention this mystery company.
Now, the Law Gormans have a separate lawsuit, a completely separate from Ben, separate from everything. They have a lawsuit going with BAM Franchising over an alleged wrongful franchise seizure. So they've got this separate lawsuit that they have an interest in going after against BAM. So now what they want to do is they want to come into the case with Ben, with Reckless Ben, and they want to intervene. Now, they are not going to be full defendants or litigate the entirety of the case, but what they're really concerned about is narrowing or dissolving that temporary restraining order that's keeping Ben from speaking. And so what do we've got here? Well, the first important thing for intervention is that they're not defendants, right? That's key. The other thing is that TRO is overreaching. And by having such a strong restraining order that keeps him from making any videos, that potentially chills free speech, right? It doesn't allow people to publish the truth, to get news out there. And that's very important for them, given their separate fight with BAM, Bricks and Minifigs. And that could impair their ability. That could hurt their lawsuit and their discussion of the facts. If they're not able to discuss their case, that's going to hurt their case. So they're asking the judge to narrow or strike the takedown, clarify that the order does not bind the Law Gormans, or just decline to give a preliminary injunction. So say, hey, everybody can speak about things. There's no limits. And let's look at the legal standard here. This is very important. For intervention, there's really two types of intervention. Number one, intervention as a right, and number two, permissive intervention. There is a very strong argument under the rules of procedure, which I had a chance to go look up and discuss with some of my Utah colleagues. There's some strong points for intervention here under the permissive intervention. That is because there's common issues of law and fact, because the scope of the injunction is too broad, it's chilling speech, that's First Amendment, that's a problem, and because, and this is a very key fact, that restraining order mentions specifically Brian and Crystal. So it literally name drops them. And because they've got their names in that order, they've got a strong reason to intervene and to be pulled in this case. So when you look at my judgment here and what I think is going to happen, this is a very smart, limited play by the Law Gormans to protect their own case while also getting good PR. Everybody is on the side against BAM right now, it seems like, and they're able to come in and say, hey, we're helping Reckless Ben. We're on the side of good here. We're coming in and doing a positive thing by opening this up, by not, have restricting speech, by allowing free speech. And I do think they have a very clear interest to intervene, and going over the odds and talking to people about it, I think they've got about a 75 to 80% chance of intervening and having an effect here. So that doesn't mean necessarily that the judge is going to get rid of the TRO, but just for them to be permitted to intervene and then the judge to consider what they said seriously. So I think they're probably allowed to do that. Now, one clear thing here is not everybody can intervene. A lot of times, many people want to step in the case, they want to get involved, but the judge says no. There's no, in this case, they don't have a right, 100% right to come into the case, but the judge has a good reason to permit them to come into the case. I think there's a 75 to 80% chance they come in on that. And if this happens, if this indeed happens, they're allowed to come in. Reckless Ben's part 3, his whole strategy now opens up. It gives him a lot more leverage. So I am absolutely waiting to see what happens with this TRO, with this hearing that is coming up very shortly. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
Okay, well, yeah, because and that TRO basically said any one talking about the case should be, no one can talk about the case, which right away is, like I said, First Amendment violate. Those, people can discuss the case, like what they think, but yeah, that should be, I can understand the people like gag orders on the plaintiff defendant, and like the juror. Well, jurors can't talk about if there is a jury, but yeah. The people there in the courtroom for that case can't talk about it. That makes sense. Unless there's press in there, which again, yeah. but no courtroom leaks kind of thing. That makes sense. Oh, and this kid was someone else, Bricks and Minifigs, try to intimidate. Yeah, it keeps going. Let's go see what else is going on. Trending. Goose, what is Goose in? What kind of goose are they talking about? Kitties. Okay. Wontons! Wontons! Oh, another kitty. Oh, yeah, 'cause it's calorie day. Yeah, so there's some palate cleansers. And the wontons, yes. Wonton soup, okay. So what's this about news? Yes, more historic churches are getting burned down. Oh, is this about the Green Party? Uh, okay. This is some European Parliament. Okay, there's okay, there was yeah, European Parliament formally demands that Albania end Jared Kushner's resort development in a massive blow to the president's son-in-law. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's yeah, just in the planning stages right now. Nothing has happened. Mm. Protests have swept Albania over the past month in opposition to the project, which includes a $1.4 billion development on an island and a $4.7 billion deal for a stretch of protected coastline because development endangers wildlife, including flamingos. The protests have been nicknamed the Flamingo Revolution. Okay. Oh, Albania is trying to enter the EU. Okay. Stuff. Okay, this is other. I don't want to see his face right now. Civil War. Yeah, that's me. Uh, what the? Uh, uh, yeah. Okay. Oh, this person is. Uh, Oh, yeah. Uh, Okay, that. Okay, that's too long for me to read right now. Okay. I need palette cleanser. Let's go back to turning. Let's look at this. I'm kind of done with all this nonsense. Look at that little kitty. Oi. Oh, is it a tough boy or girl? Can't tell. See? Mhm. Mm, mm. Oh, no kitties. Oh, look at that guy. Oh, do I like them or am I supposed to like them? Oh, yeah. Oh, hiding under the bed. Mm, so pretty. Pretty. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to end it. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, as I told Susan, not much good news this week. Not much. So, I still hope you guys are having a great weekend, and make it better than the past week has been. Take care of yourselves. I will see you later, and God bless.